Welcome back, good to see you. I need another control knob for a bit of kit I've just been making, so let's have a look, I'll explain. Right, so here we are. I need a planer thicknesser for a project I've got coming up, and this unit came up for sale at a local auction, so I bought it. I think it's about a 5-inch cut width, and I think it'll do about 10 centimetres, 4 inches or so of board thickness. Cost me £21, I think. The blades, I've taken the blades out and taken them to a company that sharpens them here in England. I had them sharpened, that was £7, and I had a motor laying around. I had the 30mm ply that I made the base from laying around. The only thing that I've had to make is this drive pulley, which wasn't too difficult. I didn't film any of this because it's not very exciting, to be honest. But let me spin it round. It's as much as I can lift. I did, for another £15 I think it was, put a no volt release switch on it. I like to make things as safe as possible. Yeah, it's a fairly basic bit of kit, but it does the job. I'll show you a close-up of the cutter block so you can see that. But this is the thing that's a bit of a downer on it. On the end here is a knob to control the infeed table, which is effectively how much material you cut off in one pass, and it's broken. So we need another one. I thought it was going to be relatively easily keyed onto this shaft, but it turns out it's got splines on it, which I just cannot be bothered to make. So what I've come up with is another solution. What I'm going to do is break the rest of this knob off and turn this end down to a cylinder so that I can just slot another knob on with a bit of Loctite or epoxy, and then job's a good one. So I have a piece of aluminium. I'm going to use 2 cutters, a 6mm ball nose end mill, that one, and a square end mill with 2 flutes designed for aluminium. Excuse me, hay fever I think. Because we are holding this, there's a parallel across the bottom, a V-block, and then the part I should be relatively square. I'll check that though. Yep, that's pretty close. It's good enough for this. It's a control knob at the end of the day, so yeah, enough's enough. Right, next up would be to find the centre of that. I'm going to do that again and just see what happens next time. 47.565. I think I'd buy that, to be perfectly honest. Just to show you, if you've got numbers in here, it's best to just reset them, because the machine is now parked directly over the centre line, or what it thinks is the centre line of that part. So we're at 00 for my reference G54. Now, exit should take us back to the main screen. Right, here we go. So I will load up the program, and then we will change the tool, and we will get going. There we go. I'm still manually setting my Z height because I haven't yet put in all of the tool lengths. Okay, we're rewound, the tool number is correct, we're in the right position, we're all ready to go, so let's give it a bash. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's beeping coming from the back of the machine. Just through there is an oil tank with an auto lubricator that comes through that every half an hour or so pumps fresh oil into the ways, and it's low on oil, so I'll have to fill that up. Right, we have come to a grinding halt. Very interesting. It's still in CNC mode. Red light's gone to say that it's under control. Mag 3 has just stopped. Well, it thinks it's stopped. And what has happened is, if I just end this, save fixture, yes, I have to reset my PC, restart, quite simply because the driver has stopped, so it's stopped talking to the mill. Does anybody else get that? It's very random. That's an HP Z400 workstation. That should be quite a reliable machine, but it does seem to have problems with the Mac 3 driver. So here we go. I will have to start this from scratch because I can't remember what line I was on, and we'll catch up later. Everything's hunky-dory, let's go. Well, there we go. I reckon that's pretty alright, to be honest. Here's the original for scale. Here is the broken knob. I'm just going to turn off the remains of the knob. Get this knob off. Next up is just to turn the boss here down to 15 millimeters, which incidentally is that diameter there. So let's try that. See if it fits. Lovely. Not too worried about it being particularly brilliant fit, because I'm going to fill it full of epoxy anyway. Great. Okay, let's part this up. Right, let me finish this off camera, because the camera is absolutely in the way and it's just making a bigger hole. Right, there we go. I think that came out rather nicely and fits a treat. So excuse me, let me go and get these cleaned up and glued together, and we'll finish the job off. Well, thanks for watching. I really enjoyed making that. That's a very simple little project, but I think it looks really quite swish. So yeah, thanks again. Do hit the bell and subscribe banner, and look after yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.